Fathers matter. Foster fathers, grandfathers, stepfathers. Fathers can make a difference in the lives of their kids. As a facilitator, there are ways that can work to increase the participation of dads in Connect. Supported by a grant from the Public Health Agency of Canada Mental Health Promotion Innovation Fund, we are working on reaching fathers to increase their participation in Connect. Fathers remain greatly underrepresented across parenting interventions, and Connect is no exception. How can you reach more dads and encourage their participation in Connect? We've interviewed dads, reviewed findings from other research studies, and consulted with professionals. Here are 5 ways you can engage fathers. The first one is ask. We often receive a referral form that has mothers as the point of contact, and when we follow up, we might hear that dads are unavailable or disinterested. Or dads may tell us, "Talk to my wife, she's in charge." Engaging fathers requires extending the invitation to connect to all those involved in parenting. In lone parent families, we can invite the non-resident parent to participate, providing there are no safety concerns. In high conflict situations where it would not be advisable for parents to attend the same group, facilitators can suggest that a parent attend a future group or find a spot in an eConnect online group. The second A is acknowledge. Facilitators can acknowledge father-specific barriers to participation. Fathers may have childhood experiences that influence how they are participating in parenting. Fathers may have limited experiences of positive role models during childhood, or supportive adult friends that would promote understanding of fathering and attachment. Fathers' jobs may be physically demanding, require long shifts, or have limited flexibility in adjusting their work schedules.
Coming home after a long, hard day of work, perhaps they've had to drive an hour or 2 to work if they're in an industrial kind of job. And if you think about that blue-collar guy coming home, he's dirty, he's tired, his job is more physical than most jobs. And I'm thinking of the guy who is so mentally and emotionally tired from having to do a job that requires technical expertise, physical energy, patience, and dealing with a bunch of other guys. That's the guy you're going to ask to come right after work and sit down before he's had dinner and start talking about his emotions and his relationship with his kid. That's not going to work. And I think that's one reason we're missing men engaging with Connect.
Fathers may be positioned within the family as the disciplinarian, problem solver, or crisis responder, leading fathers to believe they do not have a nurturing role. By acknowledging these barriers fathers are facing, this communicates understanding. Fathers then may be more open to strategizing how they can participate in Connect. Our third A is adjust. Specifically, facilitators can adjust the time or format of Connect. Some fathers are able to participate in eConnect online over their lunch hour.
As we move through the years and they get older, it's been harder to connect with them, stay connected, and it just becomes challenging to keep the family dynamics together. And so having the ability to have a service like this where I can book off an hour or so a day and have that on a schedule where we can connect and talk to someone that could help us with this is really important. And booking that time, if I didn't have this set in my schedule, it probably wouldn't happen. And so it's just creating an opportunity for us to come together as a family and spend more time together in a significant way.
Some fathers would prefer Connect to be in person or scheduled so they can attend on their way home from work. Adjusting the schedule and format of the group can support fathers' participation. The fourth A is align. Connect facilitators can align content in the manual to father-specific interests and communication styles. Facilitators can also consider how the content in the Connect manual may relate to fathers or not, and align it to interests and communication styles.
When working with dads, I think it's important to consider the words that we choose to use. I often see dads start the group and think that attachment principles or the skill of empathy is a way to coddle their kids. So we'll have a conversation, be transparent about what it is we're trying to accomplish in the room. I might ask a question along the lines of, what does it look like when you listen to your kid? Trying to understand the meaning behind behavior or understand what's going on for our kids isn't condoning or excusing their behavior. And I think that point is really important for dads to hear up front.
Fathers need to see tangible rewards for participating. So make the benefits of participation explicit, such as feeling calm, increasing confidence, de-escalating situations, and enjoying their kids more. Our final A is affirm. Affirming fathers' contributions to their children's well-being conveys to dads that they matter, that their involvement matters, and that they can make a difference in the lives of their kids. Research has shown that when dads are involved positively, this results in lower rates of social, emotional, and behavior problems, less substance use, and more positive peer and romantic relationships for teens. Connect facilitators can provide important messages to dads about the impact they can have on their children's lives.
We have to connect to other adults in our lives. It might be spouses or other family members in order to be able to validate what we're experiencing. And to have that place apart from the sometimes the convoluted days that we have with our teens. But one of the things that this has also done for me as a dad and as a husband is to really strengthen the relationship that I have with my wife as well. And for that, I am very grateful.
All right, here we've identified the 5 ways to increase father engagement, which include asking dads to participate in Connect, acknowledging the barriers that limit their participation, adjusting to work schedules or deliver Connect online, align content to father-specific interests and communication styles, and affirm the fathering role in parenting. As we continue to work on increasing fathers' participation in Connect over the next few years, as part of our research, we may reach out to you as you try on these engagement strategies with dads so we can further refine what works.